I have a new saw in my hand, brand new. Today, we're gonna cut some trees down. Here it is, it's the new 550i Husqvarna, equal to a 50cc saw. It just got dropped off to me. This is one of 30 in the entire country right now. The only people that have them are reps, the regional reps. And my regional rep said, try it out, tell me what you think. So that's what we're gonna do. We got a few ash trees in my studio here that we're gonna cut down that are dead. I got the brand new big battery. It's heavy, it's a 6-pound battery, and the saw weighs 11 pounds, so 17 pounds total here is what it is. And all I can tell you about the battery is that it's brand new, it's bigger, it's better, it's faster, more power, longer life. I also have the small battery. So big battery is a B540X. The old battery, which is still new, is a B330X, and lots lighter and smaller. This one is supposedly 20-30% less power, 20-30% less life than the big one. So we're going to start with the big one. When it's dead, we're going to put it on the charger, and I happen to have the brand new charger here. This is the Husqvarna C750X charger. It's a fast charger. Supposedly, from what I've been told, it'll charge just in about 40 minutes from dead. So with 2 batteries, you might be able to just cut all day, possibly. So we're going to find out right now. So Adam is here because obviously he likes toys and he wanted to come try the saw, so he's going to help me on this job. This is a tree that's in the side yard of my business, and it's what that's probably like about a 10-inch. Yeah, 10 inch. Maybe. Yep. And we're going to drop it to the parking lot. I got the dump trailer right over, the little dump trailer. We're going to put all the limbs into it, and I was going to block it up, and then I'll pick it up later. But we're going to see how long the big battery lasts here. And hopefully we can get the whole tree up in one battery. So we'll find out right now. All right, that's not bad. It'll work. Now, one of the things about this saw is that they call it a double handle system or double action system. You got to push this top thing forward. You can't just go down with it, so you can't accidentally hit the trigger. You got to go forward, and then you can squeeze the trigger and it goes. So that's pretty good. What else was I gonna say? Oh, when you're in the cut, you don't release the trigger to restart it. If it stalls out in a cut or you bog it down, all you do is you just lift a little out of the cut, freeze the tooth, and then you can cut again. So that's kind of nice because you don't have to be re-triggering. Okay, let's make the tree go boom. How does my cut look? Is it professional enough for you guys? I actually don't cut trees down very often. If you want to see trees cut down, you got to watch my brother Ken. He's the maniac, not me. All right, so that's the other thing I'm worried about, setting the saw down in the snow, being that's electric. All right, let's do some cutting here. Now, there is a 20-inch bar on here, so I'm going to use the bar somewhat to gauge. So that's about a 16-inch cut right there. So we'll just start about here. And I don't care if these are 15s or 16s. Yeah, if I push, I can stall it. But if I let the saw just cut, it cuts. So I'm not pushing at all. Just letting it fall. And this is a white ash tree, for those of you that want to know. And it is dead. Kind of nice not having to be very loud. And I like the fact that I just don't have any sound. It's nice. I kind of like it. So far we've used, it says 1/8 of the battery. Trying to cut it up so it's easier to load into the trailer. Now we're going to cut a knot here. There's a branch on this side, or there was. So my first impression, I'd have to say, it's not a 70cc saw, it's not a 90cc saw. It's probably very equal to a 40 for sure, maybe a 50cc saw, which is what everything that I've heard about it. It does take the 325 chain, so same as most of the smaller saws. It's not a professional size saw with professional. What would that be? Is it 3/8? It's not the 3/8, and this is not a full chisel. It's semi chisel. That's the word. Good thing you're here. But I can tell you this, it's not light. This is substantial. Here's something you should see. So this is the screen. This is your filter right here. And this is where all the air goes in to cool the battery and the motor. So occasionally you just do this. Just dust it off. Because you don't want to overheat it. Now I imagine, I think in the summertime it would be a bigger deal. But right now it's like, I don't know, 15 degrees. So not too bad of a day to be outside actually. All right, back to cutting. Getting tangled up, fighting the jungle. again, I'm just guessing on the cuts. I'm not doing anything special. I do miss one thing. This is not very much excitement when you do this. It's just not like a gas chainsaw. Uh-oh, got a pinch. Still not that much fun when you're lemon. Still fighting this. It did take that away. And it's like being a barbed wire. Still above half. I don't know. I'm gonna trim these up, I guess, just so they're smaller. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, get a Widowmaker. Come on. Here we go. Another thing, saw's not running. I don't need to put the brake on in between cuts. So you just take the hand off the trigger and you can walk around. Don't have to put the brake on. But you did see it kick back there. Hit that one branch, the brake worked. Whew. I'm old, rotten bag of oatmeal. I'm sweating. And this is the one complaint. It's heavy. 17 pounds is a lot for limbing. I guess, you know, if you've got in the battery saws, the smaller one, is it the 540, 545?
540.
540 would be probably better for limbing. But it's nice because I have a little 540 gas saw, and for limbing it's awesome. I love it. Same bar, same chain, plenty of power. I would say this is probably more powerful than the 540, but it's twice as heavy. So there's that. So weight matters, and I can tell. And I've been cutting for how long? 15 minutes?
Yeah, 15 minutes.
Yeah. And the battery is still above half. We're just one little, you can see it here, just one little bit above half. So I'm gonna guess, just guessing here, if I was to cut another tree up right now, which we can go cut another one down, probably half-hour runtime, burning steady. That's what I think. So maybe we'll go cut one of the other ones down and just leave it lay for today and get this one cleaned up. So I think you're gonna cut the next one.
All right.
Cut some more limbs here. I don't know. I think we got it kind of down. I'm just trying to make all the branches smaller so they're easier to handle. Because you get these bushy ones like this. And I know if you want them to chipper, you want them to be whole so you can just shove them in, but that's our chipper. We're just going to throw them in and then haul them away. So I don't care if they're small branches. All right, we're still above half. I'm shutting her down. Whew. So, I think, I want to come in close on here, dust this off. It's heavy. That's my one complaint, but it cuts great. It's as heavy as a 572, or maybe even a pound or two heavier. I don't know what they weigh, 15 pounds, 16?
Usually, yeah.
And this is 17 as is. So there's that. But I wouldn't really need the muffs on. I got earplugs in because I wear plugs and muffs all the time because I'm used to cutting with my 592 or the 3120s. And I'm already partially like 50% deaf in my left ear from stuff like this and shooting, and I'm trying to save a little bit of hearing. So I wear plugs and muffs all the time when I'm running power equipment. Even if I'm running a power washer, if I'm running a lawnmower, I wear plugs and muffs all the time. And just trying to save what I got because, like my kids say, I'm almost 100, so I gotta save what I got, which isn't much. All right, we're gonna go cut another tree down. Okay, so we came over to the next tree we're gonna cut down. So that first one I cut was one that I dug up when it was about the size of my pinky back in my woods, and I planted it there 20 years ago. So that's how long it's been there. That's a white ash. This one I bought. This is a plum ash. And the difference is the white ash is a native tree and it turns yellow in the fall, the yellow leaves, although there's gonna be no more of that because they're all dead. But this one turned a really neat kind of a plum color, kind of a crimson color. It was really pretty. And we've got another one behind the camera over there, same thing, but they're all dead. You can see here, I'll take the camera over and show you guys the tree. Now, the tree wants to go that way, but we're gonna make it go that way. I'm gonna wedge it over because I want it as close to the parking lot as possible just to save work, but I'll show you what the bugs have done. The emerald ash borer has done this. Now this one's a bigger tree too. This is probably a 16-incher, but look at the damage from the bugs and then obviously the woodpeckers going after the bugs, but you can see all the way up, and it's very dead. There was a few leaves on it this year, but it's pretty much done. So like I said, the tree wants to go over there. These are lilac trees, not that that matters that much, but I just don't want it out in the field. And you can see, I can see here it's leaning that way pretty heavy, but we're gonna try to wedge it and make it go that way. So again, I'm not a professional, I just pretend like I know what I'm doing, and we're gonna try to make it go that way. I turned it off for a while. It was warm and it cooled off. Now we're down below half. So we might not have a lot of battery left, but we do have a second battery. So we're gonna run this one dry. I'm gonna fell the tree and then Adam's gonna start cutting so he gets some saw time here, but we gotta go through. We want to go right on the edge of the plowed area there. Take it easy, yeah, because I can stall it out. Every saw has a hard time with this cut, every saw. This is a dead, dry ash tree with no moisture in it. Not too bad. It's got a little moisture in it. All right, let's go. Got a little high on that side. Yeah, I can see it starting to move. Ooh, she's going already. I don't know which hinge I got left. Not much at all. Yeah, it's heavy that way for sure. That's all she's got.
It's good.
There we go. I knew that was close.
Yep.
Perfect. Like I knew that was doing it. I was through over there. I left a little hinge here, but the wedge was right up against it, so I couldn't really go anymore. But you went.
Yep.
That's the way it's supposed to go. Like my brother Ken says, it might not be done exactly the way you would do it, but the tree went down, nobody died. Okay, so where's the battery at now?
Battery is at like just over a quarter.
Yeah. So you might be able to cut. Well, we'll see. I don't know.
Yeah,
Make it dry. Make it dry.
That does cut nice though.
Yeah, it does. There's rocks in there, just
Yep.
so you know.
Corner battery.
You're cutting just like an arborist. Crooked.
Yeah, that's well, it's supposed to go through a chipper, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't care. It's all going to get burnt anyway. And most of this is going to be wood that we burn, so I can tell when they're hitting the ground. Some of these small ones, you can hear they sound dry.
Oh, they're dry.
Yeah.
That thing's heavy.
Yeah, when you go over your head, you know it.
Yep.
You getting a warning?
Yep, we're down to yellow.
Oh, so they keep
That's
going.
it. That's it.
It won't go?
Nope, it's done.
It flashed yellow. Yeah, because they said that the yellow is now yellow. It used to be red.
Yep,
For what's dead.
we are dead.
Well, we're going to go slap it on the charger right away. You get a little dust on there.
Yep, cleaned it all
We're
off.
going to go slap it on the charger right now. Switch batteries, come back out, cut with that battery, and then we'll come back and we'll see how this one does charging. If it charges fast or medium or whatever, we're going to put it on the charger. There's just two little clips there, and then it just slides into the receiver like so, and it should start. There you go. It's got, so the one flashes when that one's full, or when it's a quarter of the way, that'll stop, and then the second one will flash. When that one stops, then the third one starts. So there we go. Let's slap. Oh yeah, let's check the bar oil. Yeah, let's check that. So this saw was one we used when we were at Modern Rentals, and it's the same chain. I've never sharpened it. Nothing. This is the original everything. So we cut quite a bit at Modern. And it's still sharp.
Very sharp, yeah.
Yeah, very sharp. So how are we doing for bar oil?
Yeah, we need it.
Yeah, it's getting down. I'll go grab some. So we were just talking about the oil, and I was told that the oil would need to be filled before the battery is done. But we just checked the oil. We ran the whole battery all the way through, and there was still maybe an eighth, quarter
Yeah.
of oil in the oil reservoir. So it seems to be pretty true to 1-to-1. So that'd be nice if it is. So far it seems to be. And the same caps are on all there. So as now the same caps for the oil and gas. But here we're flashing away, and we're going to go out. Going to swap. We're going to put this little battery in, which is still big. This is the 330X, and this one probably weighs 4 pounds. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah.
It's certainly less than that thing.
Oh, yeah.
This is a brick, and I think that's going to make a difference. You have to do some overhead cuts now, or shoulder level. There's never an overhead cut, right?
Nope. Shoulder level.
Shoulder level cuts with this one, and see how it works. Does it feel substantially lighter, or
Oh, yeah.
is it all the way into?
Yep.
Yeah, it's in. The
Yep.
other one was sticking out, but that's because it's so much wider. Oh, the fan just kicked in on it. Oh! So I wonder why the fan kicked in. Was it getting hot from charge? Yes, there you go.
Yeah, it revved up.
All right, we got the first one already charged, so that's going fast. We've been in here, what it says on the camera, 1 minute and 40 seconds. So it's taking off. So we'll let that go, and we'll go cut some more. All right, new battery. Yeah, you gotta just hold that down. There you go.
we
Gotta
go.
click. See, it does have to go out to the edge. I thought so. And what do we got? Oh, it's not even quite full. And I had it on the charger. So maybe it's just because it's been sitting there. All right, let's try it. Try the little battery. I mean, it's not little.
It's not. It is lighter. It is lighter. You can feel
couple
it.
pounds, maybe.
I
you
can
think?
feel it. Yep.
Yeah. Now, from what I was told, this battery has a little less power and obviously a little less runtime. So, tell me what you think when you're cutting.
Not quite as much pull.
Yeah.
Yep.
Looks like it cuts
Still
good.
pretty good though. Yeah.
Better. Is that better up high?
Yeah, that's better than the other one.
Yeah, a couple pounds lifting over your head makes a difference. Dust off your vent there. Your screen. Getting pretty full.
That's something to remember when you're cutting with this one,
Yeah.
then, is to do that.
Yeah. Well, this is very dry wood too. Watch out for the rocks there. There's rocks right there. How's the battery doing?
Battery is at, we used a quarter so far.
That's pretty good.
I don't think I can cut all the way through here though.
Well, cut some more on there. We can flip it over then.
Alright, we'll cut this piece off.
Yeah. Try ripping this here and then cutting a section off. See how it does on that.
So rip through here like this?
Something. Maybe cut from this direction though. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And then cut it to length and then cut the piece off. See how it does when you get past here. This is working in this snowbank with.
You want me to cut right through the crotch or what?
Yeah, just cut down into there and then. Did it cut bore cut pretty good?
Actually, bore cut really good.
Yeah, well, they got a lot of torque. That's
Yeah.
what's nice about the battery saws. There's plenty of snow there, I think.
Yeah.
It's not a 592, is it?
No, it's not a 592. And we're down to half a battery now.
Yep, yep. Well, cutting quite a bit. You're cutting a triple crotch there, which is hard for any saw.
Cut it crooked too for you.
That's okay. You know what? 100% chance it's all going to burn. Close to rocks there again. Does it clean itself out pretty good on the noodles? Yeah, that's wide open down there. It cleans out really good. What do you got?
1 bar.
All right. Trim up some limbs over here. See if you can kill that battery. It cooled off.
Yeah, it did.
It was nice when the sun was out there for a little while.
I think it hit something with it too. It's cutting.
Take a look at it once. Oh, your chain's getting loose too. Good. Oh yeah, you're rounded there a little bit.
Yeah.
On this side, I can see a chip
I could
out
tell
of there.
when I was cutting.
There's a chip out of there. Well, let's keep going until the battery's dead. You've been cutting for 14 minutes.
Okay.
Remember, there's blacktop down there. All she wrote?
All she wrote.
All right, let's go see how the other bun's doing. I feel sorry for the two guys that got to clean this up.
I know.
All right, so we just came in. It's half charged and it's flashing on the third one. So you've been cutting, I think we cut with this battery for 15, 20 minutes.
Yep.
So that's how long this has been charging. So, and I was told 40-ish minutes. They said for sure less than an hour from dead. So, oh, there we go. We just switched to the fourth one now. So we're on the last bar now. So it's 3/4 charged.
Yep.
So that was not even 20 minutes.
Nope.
Since we're in here.
So that's pretty good.
20 minutes, it's 3/4 charged. So it's possible, because you're going to need to have a coffee break, that you could have some to drink right now. Take that one out, sharpen it, which we're going to do. We're going to sharpen the saw because it is dull. And by the time it's sharp, that should be ready to go, and then we can put that one on. So you might be able to get by with just juggling two batteries all day long.
Right, because you're going to have to take a break or move brush.
Right. So yeah, we're going to sharpen the saw up right now then. Is there a marked tooth here?
Yeah, there should be a gold tooth. Right there.
Oh yeah, there it is. So that's considered a link, correct?
Yep.
Strap. Yeah, the right side is dull. Because this side's not bad. The far side here, yep, is dull. And once you hit a rock or something, dirty cross will get you.
Yep.
Yeah, it's all on that side.
Yep.
There we go. Cat claw sharp. And yeah, chain could be tightened just a smidge. I think I got a scrunch right here. I like the longer wrenches for torque, but the little ones fit in your pocket nice, and you can do this. Look at that.
Yep.
All the way around. Yeah, that's about right. About a quarter turn was about all it needed. And then this is Rick's trick here. It just fits under, but I've done it so many times I just know that that's about where it's got to be. He just uses a nickel. And every time I've ever tried it, it works. But the other thing you can do is put the nickel in and then tighten it to about as tight as you can get it, and it's good.
Yep.
And it works. And I don't, on a short bar, I don't worry about the tipping it. I just know how tight I got to have it. Now I can tell it's nice. Very nice. We're still flashing. It's been going about 35-40 minutes now, so we got to be getting close. So here's the owner's manual, and as you know, I'm not much of a manual guy, but I did notice one thing right away when this got dropped off to me. You'll notice here it says 550 IXP, and it says 550 IXP G. Yes, G. That means this is going to come in a heated handlebar version. It's going to be the only saw that I know of, and maybe in the world, I was told it's the only one and I don't know if that's just for major competitors, but maybe it's everybody. It's the only battery operated saw with heated handles. And I can tell you from being in Wisconsin for 63.5 years, it's one of the greatest things ever invented was heated handlebars. Because you can run with lighter gloves and cut longer and your hands stay warm, because if your money makers get cold, it's dangerous. It's done! It just clicked off. There we go. Look at that. That was about maybe 40 minutes. That's about what it was. Let's slap the other one on now. Yeah, it's not hot. It's just it's not cold. Slap the other one on. And then that one takes off. So about 40 minutes is what it took to charge this. So realistically, if you're a professional doing tree service, you'd want 3 batteries.
Yep.
You could get by with 2, because we were talking, while you're charging your battery, waiting for the other one, you could be pulling brush, you could be chipping brush, you could be raking, you could be cleaning up, grab another saw and cut. But you could probably, or sharpen the saw like we just did, fill up the bar oil. But you'd want 3 batteries in rotation. So, and I know they want you to buy 100 batteries, because they don't give these away.
No.
And I'm not even sure what they cost. I don't even know, so you have to look it up. But this is the brand new one. The big 540X is what this is. And it's heavier than a beer.
Yep.
So this is how you put the battery in. Like this. That's it. It's in. It's that fast. So it is a little faster than putting gas in. And we did fill up the bar oil before we cut with the second battery. And the second battery we ran for about 20 minutes. So the first battery was about a half an hour. The smaller battery about 20 minutes. So 50 minutes total. We filled up the bar oil and it's down to about 3/4 full. So, and we just sharpened it up, so it should be good to go now. But there it is. And when you come back tomorrow, we're going to be pulling brush, throwing it in the trailer, moving the rounds, raking it up, and we got one more tree to cut down. So that's not happening today, because it's already getting dark out, because it's the end of the day, and when that sun went down, it got cold. So that's all we got for today, folks. See you tomorrow morning, 5:30 a.m. Right now, go watch some other videos on my channel, because you got nothing better to do. Good night, Irene.